For me and Video, I think it would mean the world if we managed to win the global championship. Since we called last chance major as well, so it'd be like crazy comeback story, you know?
Across the world as well, and a fantastic duo to highlight here because in major number 2, remember, they only just missed out on qualifying by a single place. There was so much hype about this duo going into it with the amount of skill, the amount of experience that both of them have. It didn't quite happen for them in that major. Major number 3 didn't go well either. So this is an important one for them because coming out of the last chance major, they had an incredible performance. So hopefully for them, they can continue that momentum.
Yeah, winning that last chance major on the European region. I actually checked into a little bit of a stat. You know, MrSavage, he's been around for a while. I was like, you know what? How many in-person events has he been to? 13, the most out of anybody competing this weekend. So if we're going to talk about experience, we have to mention MrSavage. And honestly, I just love this duo so much because, you know, throughout life, there's a lot of things that work on paper. And when we think about MrSavage and Video, MrSavage, very, very smart. Let's say, you know, he has the whole 200 IQ thing going on. Video, very, very good mechanically. And it just sounded like it would work. And I'm so happy that it has so far.
Well, you know what I'm excited about? It's an interview, because guess what? Frankie is standing by with MrSavage right now.
I am indeed, and there are so many fans in the arena here in Copenhagen that, of course, we had to talk to MrSavage.
Is there Peterbot is firing his way up to the top, and he's still going!
Nine are going to be right below Byla. That's one of the teams that needed a big game here on the day. High ground's going to be stolen away from TK and Quanti.
Oh my
One
gosh.
of them's going to go down. The crash landing comes through.
God.
7. Every single player left is going to be solos. Peterbot falls. He was just on the bubble as well. Noxy getting an elimination on Delushi. Final 4 players. This is it. These are the moments. Noxy falls. 1v1 situation. Video versus Grols. A player who already has a spot versus a player who needs a big win. Grols goes down. Video takes him out. But who qualified? That's the question we're asking.
What a well-played fight it was, and Video and Savage get a win like we know they should. Absolutely deserving, and you have to give him the crown. We'll be seeing them at the finals.
So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the practice room now, focus on the day tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes.
All right.
From first place in the last chance major to first place in the lower bracket. Thing left is to start focusing on tomorrow. These players will have to review. They will have to come up with plan for tomorrow's FNCS Grand Finals of the Global Championships.
You can see the celebration, the loudness. Frankie on the stage. Let us know.
Video and Savage, not only did you just take the victory royale, you have also topped the leaderboard at the end of day 2. Congratulations all day. What would it be like to hear their voices tomorrow?
I mean, if we could do this tomorrow, that would be, that would be crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the practice room now, focus on the day tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes.
All right, we'll let you get back to it. Copenhagen, please, one more time, MrSavage and Video!
I mean, come on! How else do we want to close this lower bracket?
He was prepped, he was ready. These guys have already shown they can do it, and then they did it once more.
So locked in, so focused, so ready for everything put in front of him. Again, you mentioned it, right? All throughout the year, we constantly talk about these guys in solo situations. And this is what they do. They deliver. They have these big clutch moments. They like to leave it late, clearly, right? You know, last chance major winners. Now,
So much. They have each other's back, and look at that. First place coming out of the lower bracket.
we're there on that page, right? You know, a lot of these are names that we expected to make it through the lower bracket when given that opportunity, and they have not disappointed. Of course, the main man himself here walking up, soaking it all in. How can you not? He's had so many fans and supporters here today.
I love
almost
that,
everybody
though.
you speak to, says, yeah, I want to support MrSavage. I want to see him qualify. Looks like he's going to be playing.
MrSavage, I know you can hear me walking away right now. I want to make sure that you never do what you did on the stage again, and that's sell yourself short. I know he's like Vidilin in the moment, but MrSavage as well. put on a performance for us. So
spot and try and deal with Bacon and Cold. If you're Cammy and Seti, you're seeing Davis and staying qualifying, you're going, oh my goodness, not these guys again, right? So, you know, again, you're gonna have to spend the night really thinking about how tomorrow's lobby is gonna play out for you. He needs a clutch game, and he's like, let's just key, let's W key, let's just go in, and they can do it. They have that fragging ability.
Honestly, Pink is so excited right there, but I think Levin was even more excited. It was great watching that game with him. And I know that you and him talked about the mid game, but honestly, it started from the early game there with Pink and Vico going up against Batman, Bugha, and Rapid. They were able to take one down, but